Yo, what up? It's Papa Keith live, and I got my brother in the building. I've been waiting on this interview, y'all. You don't understand. I pressed this brother like, yo, come see me.
Yes,
and
sir.
he came. He pulled up, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Nino Breeze is in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Miami, what they do?
What's good, brother? How are you, man?
And I'm feeling good, boy.
That's what's
I
up.
done pushed up on Papa Keith. I must be doing something right,
Now
boy.
you damn sure doing something right, man. But you've been doing something right because I came to you and was like, yo, man, come see me for real. You know, and it had nothing to do with the raw stuff and the MMG stuff, man. You know, I'm going to tell you what it was for me. I really appreciated, like, you just have your own sound and style to you. You know what I'm saying? And then just the way how you flip your words, it just... I just like it, man. You know what I'm saying? I just like it.
I mean, I've been doing it a long time, though. You know what I'm saying? And it was always like a priority of mine to be one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I've been honing in on my craft. You know what I'm saying? And I've been up in like, you know what I'm saying, just putting it all on the line as far as the hustle. It's like you got to blend of both. Everything working right now.
That's what's up. Let's take it back now and talk about, you know, your humble beginnings. You from St. Petersburg, Florida.
Yeah, St. Petersburg, Florida.
That's what's up. Let's talk about your time there and how you got started.
Okay, so I grew up in St. Pete. You know what I'm saying? We're kind of like a rough city. You know what I'm saying? Like
it has its pockets, right?
Yeah, it's thrown out up there. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit different now because they gentrifying. They trying to get us up out of there. You know what I'm saying? But like when I grew up, once you hit Southside St. Pete, it wasn't nothing but one hood after another.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I grew up like mostly cross 9. Like that's not my hood. But like you just got so many. And you know, I just seen a lot of things. I ain't have a lot of resources. Like I always wanted to be a rapper. That was like my first love. But it just wasn't realistic at one point. I knew I had to get me some money. I knew I had to find a way to get my face out there. So it's like I started trying my hand in the streets. You know what come with that. You know what I'm saying? It got deep quick. So, you know, a lot of trials and tribulations, state time, county bids, fed time. You know what I'm saying?
I heard you was roomies with my boy Kano.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Yeah, man.
We wasn't selling. He was in B3. I was in B4.
Oh, okay,
so
gotcha.
Like his dorm was next to my dorm and it was connected. So it's like if the police wasn't looking, you could like kind of like tiptoe.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I might
right.
sneak over there, go vibe with dog. He might sneak over and come vibe with me. But he was just like I don't know how to describe it. He was like a CEO in prison. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a whole circle of rappers that like throughout the compound that he had ran into. You feel me? And
Kano's a special guy, you know.
Oh, like he gonna motivate you. He gonna keep you sharp. Like bro, like he used to down to harass me. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey boy, they want to hear you ain't met so and so yet. Like we was in there with some iceberg people, a little bit of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a parallel between the industry and the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of, and I was at Coleman, so it's like probably 80% of the compound was Florida. So it's like a lot of the who's was either in there if they wasn't directly the man, like they could be the brother, they could be the cousin. So we just did a lot of good networking, and he kept on.
So Kano's kind of responsible for discovering you, would you say?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
Like me and him, we had such a good vibe and other where we kept in contact on the streets. So it's like, you know, I'm on the streets, I'm making my music. Every time I send it to him, he sent it to Ross. I first met Ross in 22 when I made my first day out track because it got posted on like a Florida blog. That's how Ross ran across it. And when I said something to Kano, I'm like, hey boy, fat boy, just, you know what I'm saying, just stamped me.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, I've been telling him about you. Matter of fact, come down. So I ended up driving to Miami. We went to Club 11 that night.
Oh, that's
that was
what's
my
up.
first time meeting him, but that was in 22. At the time, I wasn't all the way focused. You feel me? So that's not when it happened. It happened in 24 once I was like consistently in the studio, consistently dropping. I was having motion in Central Florida, doing shows in St. Pete, Tampa, Orlando, stuff like that, Clearwater and everything. And he like I think that's just what it took for him to see that.
That's
and to
what's
be like,
up.
okay, now it's time for us to actually lock in and get to the business.
So one of the things I do, because I watch people when they not looking to see how they move and how they react. And one of the things I appreciated about you is that, I mean, you look like you'll knock somebody's head off their shoulders and like, you know, kill it and all this. I don't know, right?
Yeah.
But when you're on stage, when Ross is performing, you're off stage, you're just as much as a fan of his music, and you're right there with him every day.
Yeah.
And I'm just so amazed by how much appreciation that you have for the music, for him. you just seem like a very loyal person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to the bone. You know what I'm saying? But it like, for one, like I was already a fan of Ross before I met him. I would tell people I got like 2 phases. Like when I was young, before I really knew what was going on, like just as far as life or the streets, whatever, I was a fan of more animated rappers like Ludacris, Eminem, DMX. But it's like, I say like around 2012 when I came home from my state bid and I really locked in and got to the bag, Ross was my favorite rapper in that era.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think that's another thing he liked it too. I remember the first time I hung out with him, we was in the club and Sam Sneak, like after Ross will perform, he'll just keep spinning MMG records.
Right.
But he'll find like them deep B-side cuts that you might not know about, and they played MMG Untouchable.
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I was teed up and he gave me a look like, oh, no dog did. Okay, he know this one. He really,
he
you know what I'm saying,
in,
tuned in. So it's like, so when he be on stage, it's like I already like the music, so it's just a genuine reaction, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, we really out here, we really doing it. I always got enthusiasm about it.
Well, listen, your side of the woods, Doechii.
Yeah.
You knew her before the Grammy?
I don't know her in real life. I knew about her music before the Grammy.
Got you.
Yeah,
That's what's
she
up.
doing her thing.
So is there a lot of motion from artists out there now since you've emerged, Doechii's emerged?
You got Rod Wave. He's probably the biggest thing from our way.
That part.
He going crazy. And we've had other rappers, maybe not crossover all the way mainstream, but it's always been like a good, better talent out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I listen to a lot of dudes from my city. Listen to a lot of dudes from my county, just Tampa Bay period, Central Florida period. But like I think the whole state of Florida is getting more shine. So y'all getting more, Orlando getting more, Jacksonville doing their thing, even Tallahassee, you know what I'm saying?
Duval doing
so
their thing.
we got to see that at the table, you know what I'm saying, what's going on.
Being able to move around with Ross and flying in these jets and like between you and Lex, man, does this spoil you a bit? Does it like how do you manage that? You know what I'm saying with just reality?
I don't know, like I don't let it spoil me. Like I don't know how to describe it, but like it kind of reminds me of how my life always been, or like maybe not always, but okay, it's like you know I really come from the struggle. Right. So it's like even when I got me some money, like I had money. And I spend my money, like I get me nice things, I go nice places, do nice things, but it's just something about it that way I never wanted to lose that connection with the soil. So it's like we was doing the tour, you feel me? We going from city to city in the jet. They say the jet got to get maintenance done, so next thing you know, we on a tour bus.
All good.
It's all good, you know what I'm saying? I climb up on that top bunk just like I did behind the wall, like, because it's like, I don't know, it might be a complex, maybe something I need to get rid of, but it's like when you in the streets and you getting money, you know it's always a possibility you could fall. So you don't want to so much cherish the nice things to where like you can't cope with the idea of doing time if you plan on being righteous.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. That's how I dealt with it. Like I never cherished it too much because I knew like it's a possibility I could have to, you know, I might have to take a little Gatorade break, but I might end up back in there.
Right.
I ain't finna be in there bitching and crying and you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that I'm on, you know, man time. So,
well, those days are over.
It is over, but it remind me of how even though I'm with Ross and we go all these nice places, we do all these nice things, I still go to Lake Wells and do these hole-in-the-wall clubs on my own time, you feel me? I just came from Diamond Club in Pinellas, another little hole-in-the-wall club, you feel me? Like, it ain't 11, it ain't live. I love that too.
Right.
But, like, I'm still going to get it out the mud, boy.
I love it. Listen, man, you knocked this with your first single, and now you following up with New Era 8.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So, first of all, since you're here, I just got to make a quick brag. Clearly, I was the first one that played on radio.
Yeah.
Right?
Most deaf. That's a big fact. That's a big fight. It wasn't even on the DSP yet. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think I had it clear, homie, to be honest. Like I don't. Yeah.
Well, let me tell a story because it's a cool one. We was at Rolling Loud.
Yup.
And I seen you at Rolling Loud, and from the conversations that we had before, I told you I'm gonna support you.
Yeah.
And I said, man, I love your music. What you got next? And you were like, boy.
Well, I got one.
I got something for you.
Yeah,
and I was like, all right.
One in the
and I think honestly, I knew about it because Kano had pre'd me to it, right? I think Kano had played it, and I was like, what's that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, but I wanted to make sure I got it from you, and you literally gave it to me backstage at Rolling Loud when you and Ross was performing, and then I just took it to the radio that Monday after Rolling Loud.
Remember that? Yeah, I got a couple videos in the DM that day. You know what I'm saying?
That's
People just riding around Miami. They was recording. They be sending me the videos where they record the car radio.
Right.
Hey, boy, you on?
Well, listen, I mean, I felt you deserved it, man, and I was happy.
That,
you know, I was happy for you, and now it's on. You know what I'm saying? It's on and popping.
Going on.
You know, so let's talk about that because I kind of pump faked about what I thought New Era 8 was. I automatically thought about our dear friend in Pompano Beach, Lamar.
Yeah, that's what it's about, though.
Okay, so in your own words.
Like, for me, like, really, I was just writing a song, and I came up with that opening bar where I was like, New Era. Well, I really started off, I was like, Lamar Jack, I told the rock on 4th and Inches. That boy a paraplegic, he don't stand on business, you know what I'm saying? And I just kept going in from there. But then I thought New Era 8 was a little more slicker.
Right.
But it's like, that ended up being the title of the song just because, like I said in that line, it's like, okay, 4th and Inches, boy, when it's crunch time, my team depend on me.
Yes.
And I'm going to tote the ton. You feel me? I'm going to secure the bag. I don't do no fumbling. I'm going to come through. So it's like same way he the MVP for his team. That's how I feel about me and mine. You know what I'm saying? So that's like pretty much what the meaning of the song.
Has he hit you up?
What's crazy, he hit me like before I locked in with Ross. I had been at least had like the beginning of the song because I remember I made a video in the trap. I was just like saying it. I like New Era 8. I told the rock on 4th and Inches, and he ended up seeing it and liking it back then. But like since we done made it like an official track, you know, I ain't heard from Dog, but I just look at it like a sign, like boy, I just gotta keep pushing because I'm gonna get this bitch on your radar, boy.
Right.
I'm trying to run out on the field with you. You know what I'm saying? You know how that like when the team just I'm trying to be out there.
I think the irony is gonna be like since you dropped this song, this year is gonna be his year.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about it. I think he's gonna get the chip this go around.
In 8 we trust, boy. We rocking and rolling by Lamar, boy. We locked in, boy. The whole FLA.
That's what's up. 2 singles out right now. Any album on the radar?
What we doing right now? So like what I've been doing, I've been beating up them little freestyle platforms. I did a freestyle in Cleveland with DJ L. I did the On the Radar thing. I did one with Bebe out there in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna make an EP out of the freestyles I've been doing.
Nice.
Probably add like a chorus, add another verse or something. But like all that gas I've been giving out, just like little samples of, we gonna put them on wax. We gonna get y'all boys something to ride around to. And then I'm gonna lock in on my next project, like and really go in. But it's like you know, so like the tour, it been putting me in those different markets because all them people like located different places. And I just been getting so much good feedback on the freestyles. Like, boy, make this a song. I bet I got you.
That's what's up, man. Some of the things you don't like about the industry, man.
I don't know. I mean,
or you don't care for. Let me put it that way.
Bro, I like it. I like it. And the things that I don't like about it, like I don't all the way look at it like an industry thing. I look at it like a business. You know what I'm saying? Like a business thing or just a life thing. Like I ain't
anything else.
Yeah, because it's like I already anticipated like certain things. Like certain people gonna hate on me. Certain people gonna be sleep on me. Certain time like the business ain't gonna be square. You feel me? Like they be saying people in the industry fake. But I ain't super friendly. I feel like I done ran into anybody fake. That might be another advantage of being locked in with Ross because he been navigating the game for so long to where he probably ain't even putting me around the real messed up people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
After 20 years, you gonna know what's what. So, I mean, for me, I ain't saying it's all gravy, but it's just like I'm not like I've been conducting business and getting money before the rap thing, and I'm not like young, green, naive, none of that.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, so it's like by the time I actually got my foot in the door, I was already familiar with, you know, the struggles that just come with hustling, period, and it's universal. It don't matter what the grind is. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know. I like it, bro. I like what's going on.
Well, that's what's up. One thing I respect about Ross and how he moves is that he doesn't back down and he say how he feel, and if he believe in something, he stand on business, you know?
Oh, definitely.
And he doesn't let anything stop him. I think he's very inspirational, you know what I'm saying? So I think having him as a mentor, you know, like you said, it really is a beautiful thing, you know?
It's the right fit, dog. It made perfect sense because everything he stand for is what I stand for. Everything he done built with his brand is what I aspire to build with mine. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just a lot of intangibles that I get to pick up on by being in the room with him because it ain't no textbooks, instruction manuals, or no school, no class for this. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that you gotta take to it. You gotta soak up game the best way you can and apply it. You know what I'm saying? And we in grind mode day for day. You know what I'm saying? Brick by brick, rock for rock. We doing it. So it's like the approach we have. This how I'm used to being, like in real life, pushing up, popping out, what's happening. You know what I'm saying? And it lasts longer in meme mode. So I know like long term it's gonna pay off.
You just said the word, so now it triggered me. You said typer. So since you said, so since you said that, how'd you come up with that song, man?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's real. Like it was like 12 a.m., 1 a.m. I had just came from busting a move. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, and it was a nice move, it was a nice bag, but I was just feeling like that. So I was just going through instrumentals, and then shout out to that boy, Beats by Taz. I was on his YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a I believe Palm Beach, like area. I don't know exactly what city, but he 561. And I was just going through dog YouTube. He had so much gas on there, but like when I ran across that beat, it just spoke to me. It told me to say that. I ain't even think about it.
Just even the way how you constructed it too, cause like even the part we said, I'm the type. Always got some oh my God. Just the way how you like handled it.
The
you know?
beat just told I was just playing it. Cause like the way that I write, I say like gibberish and then make it real words. So it's like I hear the beat. It was like I think I did know I wanted to say I'm the type of. But like the rest of it, I was just like, I was like,
and then you fill in the blanks.
Yeah, that's how I write it. So it's just like I was like, boy, I don't want to forget this. I grabbed the phone, made the voice memo on the typer, and I just put the little jibber jabber on it. Then I double back later and made the real words. But it's like that's how I write, bro. I just like different beats tell me. I just keep messing with them until I find a pocket that I like, something that I feel like gonna keep them locked in, like something engaging, and I go from there.
Yeah, you marry those beats, man. I like that. I really like that. Listen, on that note, Nino Breeze, you got a friend in me, brother. Yes, every single you drop, get that to me first. Let that be our little thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, I like the way you sound. I like your vibe. You know, you're a solid, loyal dude, man. And, you know, like you said, you came up in the mud and you got this great opportunity, and I see you trying to make the most of it, man. So
yeah, we working.
I'm real happy for you, all right, brother?
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
All right, let people know how they could connect with you and what you need them to do.
Okay, then. So you can find me on all social media platforms at Real Nino Breeze. It don't matter if it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, everything at Real Nino Breeze. And then right now, you know, we already got Typer out there, it's in rotation. That one already standing still, called it still on platinum in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But that new slide, New Era 8, that's the one I need y'all to tap in with right now. It's the one that's messing these clubs up, turning these clubs up, turning these shows up. If you want to get in your mode and really like, you feel me, like come through feeling yourself, that New Era 8 gonna put you in that mode, homie. So make sure y'all screen that, download that, whatever the case may be. It's on YouTube, Apple, it's on everywhere. Whatever platform you listen to your music on, you're gonna find it, homie. So like, y'all make sure y'all run that up. Go ahead, blitz that.
But he'll prefer it better if you actually buy it.
However it go, man, just vibe to it, man. Make some memories to it. You know what I'm saying? Hang out, ride around, tell the DJs and all these clubs. That's what y'all want to hear.
That's what's up. Nino Breeze in the building.
Yes, sir.